Brahmacharya, a Sanskrit term, translates to behavior that leads to Brahman, the supreme reality or divine consciousness. It's a concept deeply rooted in Indian spirituality, often associated with celibacy or the control of sensual pleasures. However, Brahmacharya extends beyond physical restraint. It's a comprehensive lifestyle choice that encompasses the mind, body, and spirit. How does Brahmacharya relate to sleep, you may wonder? Well, Brahmacharya encourages the conservation and channelization of energy. It asserts that when we regulate our activities, thoughts, and emotions, we maintain a higher level of energy. This energy, in turn, reduces our biological need for sleep. Brahmacharyians, those who follow the path of Brahmacharya, are known to require less sleep than the average person. They harness their energy through meditation, yoga, and a disciplined lifestyle. Their day starts early, often before the sunrise, and includes a balance of work, study, meditation, and service. All these activities are directed towards maintaining a high level of consciousness, which leads to a lesser need for sleep. The key here is the efficient management of energy. Brahmacharyians believe that indulgence in excessive sensory pleasures, including overeating or oversleeping, leads to a dissipation of energy. On the contrary, when we control our senses, we conserve energy. This conserved energy can then be redirected towards higher spiritual pursuits. In summary, Brahmacharyians represent a fascinating case of how lifestyle choices can impact our sleep patterns. They illustrate that sleep is not merely a biological necessity, but is also influenced by our mental and spiritual states. Through the practice of Brahmacharya, they demonstrate the possibility of reducing our dependence on sleep by channeling our energy towards higher consciousness. However, it's important to note that while Brahmacharya can reduce the need for sleep, it does not eliminate it entirely. Sleep is still a fundamental human requirement. The practice of Brahmacharya is about finding a balance, not about completely disregarding our biological needs. So, next time you find yourself questioning the purpose of sleep, remember the Brahmacharyians. Their unique lifestyle offers a different perspective on sleep, one that brings into focus the interconnectedness of our physical, mental, and spiritual states. It's a reminder that we are not merely physical beings bound by biological necessities, but spiritual entities capable of transcending them. As we delve deeper into the topic of Brahmacharya, it's impossible to overlook the influence of one man, Swami Sivananda. Born in Padamadai, Tamil Nadu in 1887, Swami Sivananda was initially a doctor in Malaysia. But sensing a higher calling, he renounced his practice, choosing instead to devote himself to a spiritual quest. Returning to India, he established the Divine Life Society in Rishikesh in 1936. His teachings underscored the importance of Brahmacharya, viewing it not just as a practice, but as a path to spiritual enlightenment. Swami Sivananda's life serves as an embodiment of the Brahmacharya lifestyle. His teachings, rooted in the principles of Brahmacharya, continue to inspire millions around the world in their spiritual journey. So as we explore the relationship between sleep and spirituality, it's worth remembering this spiritual luminary and the legacy he left behind. Swami Sivananda's teachings were comprehensive and universal, transcending religious boundaries. He propagated the yoga of synthesis, an amalgamation of the four main paths of yoga: karma, bhakti, raja, and jnana, creating a holistic approach to spirituality that guided individuals in their journey towards self-realization. Karma yoga, the path of selfless service; bhakti yoga, the path of devotion; raja yoga, the path of meditation; and jnana yoga, the path of wisdom and knowledge, were all integral parts of his teachings. Swami Sivananda emphasized the importance of ethical living, underscoring the need to cultivate virtues such as truth, nonviolence, and purity. He viewed these virtues as the foundation of a spiritual life, essential for anyone walking the path of Brahmacharya. In a world often torn between material pursuits and spiritual aspirations, Swami Sivananda advocated for a balanced life. He urged his followers to integrate spiritual practices with worldly responsibilities, believing that one could lead a spiritual life while fulfilling their duties in the world. His teachings, rooted in the principles of Brahmacharya, continue to guide individuals on the path of self-realization and spiritual enlightenment. As we explore the principles of Brahmacharya, It's worth reflecting on these teachings and the profound impact they can have on our lives. In conclusion, the practice of Brahmacharya and the teachings of Swami Sivananda offer a unique perspective on life and sleep. They remind us of the potential within us to transcend physical limitations and attain higher consciousness, to rise above the mundane and reach for the divine. They emphasize the importance of balance and discipline in life, not just in the pursuit of spiritual goals, but in all aspects of our existence. They teach us that the path to self-realization is not a path of renunciation, but a path of integration, of merging the spiritual with the material, the divine with the human. As we navigate through the hustle and bustle of our busy lives, caught up in the whirlwind of our responsibilities and desires, let's take a moment to reflect on these teachings. Let's ponder their relevance in our lives today, their potential to guide us towards a life of balance, harmony, and fulfillment. A life that is not just about doing, but also about being. A life that is not just about achieving, but also about realizing. A life that is not just about living, but also about awakening.